Good evening, everybody. So we are going to start. I'm sure you all already have the bank data, na? You already have the bank data. I sent you na this file. Okay. So we are going to start our session. So basically, yesterday we started the date functions. Date category function. I told you earlier the functions are divided into category. And then out of that category, how many categories are there? There are 13 categories. Out of that categories, we have completed like maths category function and then statistical category function. And yesterday we started the date category. Logical category we already finished. And from which we already learned the if function, and function, or function, then sum if function, average if function, count if functions, right? Now, at the end of the session of the yesterday, we started the date category function. So date category function basically includes the main function is to check the current date. Okay, what is it? Current date means aaj ki date. Okay, so to check the current date, you have to type the day, today, and then two brackets. Okay, is equal to today in two brackets without any argument. There is no argument. In this, there is no argument. Okay, so afterward, there is a function that is again a very important function to check the current time. There is a one function that is equal to now. Is equal to now. For example, suppose here I want to check my current date. Okay, current date and current time. Current time. Okay, so for current time, spelling mistake is there. Just let me correct. Current time. For current date, we should use the is equal to today in two brackets. Again, spelling mistake. So just today. T. Okay, T today. Then bracket close, enter. Without any argument, you have to use the today function. Today function doesn't take any kind of argument. So this is the today date. Okay, so that means what? When you open the same file tomorrow, so instead of 3rd May, you will get the date 4th of May. Why? Because this is the today date, current date. Okay, it will be updated regularly. For example, tomorrow it will be 4th May, and day after tomorrow it will be the 5th May, and so on. Then current time is equal to now. With the help of now, you can check the current time. It will be updated. For example, presently it's a 4. Okay, 4 o'clock, 4 minutes. But afterward, it will refresh. Okay, at the end of the session, maybe it will be 5 o'clock, maybe it will be 4:45 minutes, 55 minutes. Okay, 4.55. So it will be refreshed every moment. But if you don't want to refresh the date, okay, current date, that should not be refreshed. That should not be refreshed. That should not be refreshed. Refresh. So for that, you have to press the shortcut key. Shortcut key. Control CTRL Shift plus semicolon. Control Shift plus semicolon is for the time and Control semicolon for the date. See, I pressed here Control semicolon. Please remember, Control semicolon is a shortcut key to insert the current date. I'm going to write here the shortcut key. CTRL plus semicolon. This one. Okay. CTRL plus semicolon. Then for current time, that should not be refreshed. Current time, that should not be refreshed. That should not be refreshed. So for that, we have again a shortcut key, that is Control Shift semicolon. Okay, Control Shift semicolon. I pressed here Control Shift semicolon. I should type here the shortcut key, Control plus Shift plus semicolon. Okay, this is the shortcut key. Right? So two shortcut keys are there. The first one is for the current date and second one is for the current time. And if you wish, the date should be updated. Whenever you open the Excel file, the date should be updated. So use the today function is equal to today and two brackets without any argument is equal to now and two bracket without any argument. Okay. Is it clear? Anybody have some doubt, then you can write down in the chat box. If anybody have some doubt, then you can write down in the chat box. I'm sure all of you are sitting in front of your laptops so that you can do the simultaneously practice. Whatever doing I am here, okay, so you should do. No question? No question? So should I like move ahead? Okay, so yesterday I gave you the one more understanding. I'm sure you remembered that. Yesterday I gave you the one understanding. Like the thing is that if you wish to use the plus minus, okay, then you can directly use the plus minus with dates also. Plus minus operator with date also. For example, suppose let me share again. Okay. For example, suppose here is date join. Okay, date join. You want the like you applied the employee only for the 2 years. Okay, so you want the last day of working. Last day of working. After 2 years, you want the employee's contract is only for the 2 years. So is equal to select the date. Use the plus operator, arithmetic operator, simple. Then 365, enter. After 365, the date is 19th August 2021. Suppose you are having only, you want to check the date after 200 days. So you can write here the 200 plus 200. So plus minus you can use easily. Plus minus operations. Date can be performed plus minus operation directly. Okay. This is the thing. Fine. Next. And then again, I told you yesterday, there is a one more function that is date diff. Date diff checks the dates, take the difference between the two dates, whether it is in days format or it is in month format or it is in year format or fraction days format. So what is it exactly? Huh? This is just a brush up. For example, suppose I'm typing here some dates, say these dates, okay? These dates, assume these dates are employees' date of birth. Assume these dates are employees' date of birth. Okay. These are the date of births. DOB, you can write here. Date of birth. Now you want how many years you completed. Okay, for example, suppose here is an employee name. I should copy from here employee name also. Okay. Okay. Control C. Okay, these are my employee names. Now I want to check the age of the employee. Age of the employee first in years. Okay, in years. So how can I like check the employee's age in years? It is not possible to use directly the plus minus method, because with the plus minus you can extract the days, only days. Okay, not like anything. So is equal to date diff. You should use the date diff function, is equal to date diff. The first DOB, date of birth, then comma today. Today is a letter date. I told you earlier yesterday. It takes 3 arguments. The first is early date, second is letter date, comma format. In which format I want to extract Y in years. So just put a Y and 2 inverted comma close and inverted comma open. Right, and then double click it. Now you are getting the employee age is 3. Okay, 3. For example, suppose I'm shifting this employee's date of birth 2001. See, now employee age is 23. Okay, 22. This is the age in years. This is the age in years. Now I want to check the employee's age in months. So same function should be there. Just press F2, copy the function with the help of shift and left arrow key, paste over here, and then instead of Y, write here the M. So employees age in month is 272. Employees age in month is 272. 272. He completed the 272 months. Okay. Now I want to check the employees age in days. Okay, employee age in days. So same function should be there. Paste. How can you copy and paste? First press F2, then copy it, copy, then paste. And instead of M, write here the D. So employee completed 8293 days. Employee completed 8293 days. But I want how many years, and after completing the years, how many month has been gone and how many days has been gone. So there are different formula. The first 22 years. Yes. Yes, please. Anybody want to say something? Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Continue.
Somebody,
Continue.
I can continue, na? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
My screen is visible and my volume is clear, na? My voice is clear, na?
Yes, yes, it's clear.
Okay. See, now the thing is that I want, he completed the 22 years. But how many month has been gone after completing the 22 years? So that is fraction month. You can say it the month in a fractions. Okay, so afterward the months. So just again copy this function with the help of F2 and then copy it and then paste it. And instead of days, D, you can type here the YM. So YM will give you the month after completing the years. Now you can say employee age is 22 years, 8 months. Isn't it? Okay, is it clear? 22 years, 8 months. Same thing, you want how many days has been gone after completing the 8 months. So again, just copied it, and then paste it. And instead of YM, just type here the MD. Now we can say employee exact age is 22 years, 8 months, 14 days. We cannot say 22 years, 272 months, 8293. These are the complete months in complete, whole months in complete days. But we can say employee completed 22 years, 8 months, 14 days. I'm sure you are getting in a proper way, right? Okay. So same now. Before in the previous session, we already seen the if function, if and end. Okay, now I'm going to give you the one trick to use the inner and outer function, to use the multiple functions together. Like, so how? See, I'm going to insert a one column and I want to check whether the employee birthday today is not, today is employee's birthday or not. So how can I check? Is equal to, see, there are two more functions to extract the day in month. Is equal to day of this. So it will give me the, see, I should convert it into the general format. Okay, the day of this day, this date, the day of this date is 19th day. 19th day. Okay, महीने का 19वां दिन है. Day function will gives you the numeric day of the month. 19वां दिन, not of the week, month. Okay. Now the next is, there is a one more function that is equal to month, is equal to month, and select the date. It will provide you the month of the date. Okay, so this day belongs to 8th month. This date 19th August, ये कौन सी डेट को बिलोंग कर, कौन से मंथ को बिलोंग कर रहा है? This date belongs to 8th month. So I can use these function to check the employee's birthday. Is the employee birthday today or is or not? Okay, so is equal to if. चेक करने के लिए हमेशा if function use करते हैं. To check the logic condition, you should use the if function. To check the condition, you should use the if function. And for the condition, you have to use the conditional operator. For example, is equal to day of this is equal to day of today. Okay, what do you mean by this? इसका मतलब क्या हुआ कि इसका डे आज की डे का मैच है कि नहीं. This will provide you the 19 answer and this will provide you the third 3 answer. So it will be false definitely. If it is 3, today is 3rd, na? So if it is 3, then it will be true. Okay, now I want to use it in a if, because if after checking the logical test, after checking the condition, if provides me the statement. Okay, if provides me the statement. If I'm directly use the conditional operator, then it will not provide me the statement. It will only provide me the true or false, isn't it? It will only provide me the true or false, not the statement. But I want to provide the statement. If day of this is equal to day of today, अगर इसका दिन और आज का दिन मैच है, the answer should be HBD. Otherwise, blank. Enter. Now, presently it is HBD, but when I drag it, see, it is not giving me any answer. But क्या इसका आज birthday है? No, because you have to check the month as well as. You are checking the day, but you have to check the month as well as. So I told you, in the if condition, if you want to check, two conditions should be satisfied. Afterward, it should give me the answer. Isn't it? Isn't it? Just again listen carefully. In a if condition, if you are writing like this, so if condition syntax is first it will check the condition 1 and then it will provide the statement. It is providing you the statement, but I want it should check the two conditions simultaneously. Okay, two conditions should be checked and afterward it should gives me the answer. 2 condition, 3 condition or more condition. So for that you have to use the AND function. And day of this one is equal to day of today, then comma month of this one is equal, bracket close, is equal to month of month of today. This bracket is closed of the month and this is for end function. Then now it is not giving you the HBD. Why so? Because day is matched, but month is not matched. If you set it the 5 instead of 8, then it is giving you the HBD. Happy birthday. Are you getting? If any query, then please write down in the chat box. Because see, these techniques are very important, you know. See, basic Excel is very easy. But these are the things which you should learn. Because see, in our field, while practicing or doing the articleship under the any CMA, then you have to do like these things. You have to perform these kind of operations many times, you know. Inner and outer functions should be completed by in a proper manner. कहाँ पे bracket खत्म होगा, कहाँ नहीं, it should be understood. Okay? Any query? If any query is there, then please raise the question. Raise the question. Because see, this is very important, you know. And it's in a routine life. In a routine work, we are using this kind of things, inner and outer functions. Fine. So I'm sure you are getting. If not, then just like type in the chat box, and I already sent the bank data to you people now. Okay, now next. So if and end, the combination of how many function I used here? If and day, today, month. Okay, if and day, today, month. Now, on this day, which day of the week is it? Which day of the week is it? That means what? Sunday is the first day of the week. Second, Monday is the second day of the week. If you wish, then you can check from the control panel. From the control panel, you can check. By default in our system, Sunday is mentioned the first day of the week. Okay, so is equal to weekday, and then just select the date. Now it is giving me the 5th day of the month. Today is Friday. 5th day of the week. Today is the Friday. Okay. I'm sure everybody is getting. Now, next. Same thing, you can use week num. Okay, number of week of the year. See, 18th, we presently 18th week of the year is going on. 18th week of the year is going on. Okay, same if I want to check in the next, then 50th week of the year is going on. This day belongs to 50th week of the year, and this date belongs to 18th week of the year. Now, these are the very important function, you know, so you should write down. Otherwise, I'll send you the list also. Okay. Now, I want which day is it? Not in a numeric format. I want in a text format. Today is, which day is today? In the text format, today is Friday. And in the numeric format, today is the 5th day of the week. Okay, so if you want in the text format, which day of the week is it? Then you can use the another function, that is text function. That is again a very important function, text. First, you should select the date. In which format you want? D. Okay, 4DD should be there. See, today is Thursday. And then okay, see, it should be 24. So Friday, today is Friday. Okay, because the date was 2001. You can check on the calendar. On 3rd May 2001, Thursday should be there. I can open the calendar from here. Okay, and then you can check the on the 2001 on 3rd May which day was there. So you can check on your date of birth. Okay, now next, and then instead of DD, if you are typing here the MMMM, so which month is it? It will gives you the month in the text format. Okay, text format. But instead of that, if you are using this function, if you are using okay, now if you are using this function is equal to month, then this will gives you the numeric number of month. Okay, this is the 5th month, and this will gives you the month in a text format. Remember, both the functions are different. This will gives you the month in the text format, and this will gives you the month in a numeric format. I'm sure everybody is getting. Okay, now the next. See here, we used DD for day in a text format and MM for day in a for month in a text format. So I can use simultaneously both. I can use both together. Okay, see, Thursday, May. Thursday, May. Okay, so how many function you have learned till day? Please make the list. Now, in a date function, one is a very important function, that is EO month and E date. EO month and E date. I'm going to use here the EO month. What is it? EO month. End of the month. Suppose I want, after completing 40 years, what will be the last day of the month? Last day of the month, okay, is equal to 40 months, we can say. Not 40 years, we can say 40 months. EO month. Okay, suppose this is my project date. I have taken a one project on, I have assigned a one project on 3rd May 2001, and the project is for 40 months. So after completing the 40 months, what will be the date of the last date of that month? Please listen carefully. Last date of that month. EO month. After completing the 40 days, 3rd September 2004 will be there, but we are using EO month. So that means it is giving me the end of the month date. So I can use the on that day, which day will be there. So I can use text, comma, DDDD. That means my project will finish after 40 months. When I finish the project, then the end of the month have Thursday. End of the month have Thursday. For example, again I'm giving you the one example. Suppose these are your purchase date. Okay, purchase dates. Okay, I'm going to type here the haphazard dates. This is 24. The date should be belongs to 23. And then again, this is 23. These are my purchased date. Okay, 23. Now, creditor gives me 120 days grace period. That's mean what? After within a 120 days, I have to pay to the creditor. Okay, I have to pay to the creditor. So I want to check in EO month. After completing 120 days, what will be the last date of that month? because I used to pay to the creditor at the last day of the month. Okay, so is equal to EO month. Are you getting? If you are not, then please raise the query. After completing the 120 days, what will be the last day of the month? Because my system is, I will always be pay at the end of the month. Okay, so here should be 12 months. I should not take the 120 months, 12 months. Or I can set 45, 1 month. Okay, 1 month. So after completing the 1 month, and after completing the 1 month and that month having the last day, that is 31st January 2024. Because my schedule is what I used to pay to the everyone, if it is like whether it is creditor or like anything, I used to pay at the end of the month. And I want to check on that day, what will be the day in a text format. So I can use here the text, TEXT text. This will provide the one date and then comma in this format. So on that date, Wednesday will be there. I'm sure everybody is getting in a proper manner. This is very important. When especially in a payroll system and credit policy. EO month, very important. Because see, every time whenever you goes for the audit or cost audit, na, so you have to check, work with the dates also. So EO month is a very important function. Same function is there, but little bit difference. What is it? E date. See, EO month means end of the month, but E date means same date. Same date. Same function I am using. Same function I am using. It will provide me the 30th January 24, but it will provide me, just assume, what will be the date? 12th January 2024. It should be the E date. E date. 12th January 2024. See? So difference between the EO month and E date is EO month will provide you the end of the month date, but E date will provide you the same date and whatever the month you mention here. Whatever the month you mentioned here. Okay, but suppose you want, see, I told you earlier, na, you can directly plus the days. If you wish to add some days, then directly there is a method is equal to, after 45 days, I want to check the date. So directly you can check. There is no function for that. But for adding the month, there is a function that is EO month and E date. Are you getting? After 45 days, the date will be this, and then you can use the text function. What will be the day in a text format on that date? After 45 days, okay, and then on that day, which day will be there? The day will be Friday. Dates are very important aspect in our daily work life. Okay, because in our daily work, dates are very important. So you have to learn carefully while working with the date. First, you should check the formats of date. What I told you, formats of date. For example, my system, first you should check your system format. My system format is 3rd May 2024. That's mean DDMMYY. So I have to write the dates in a DDMMYY format. For example, suppose I'm not writing in a DDMMYY. For example, I'm writing here the 03, 05, 03 dash 2024. That means I typed here 3rd May 2024, but in a MMDDYY. But system assume this that system reads it 5th March 2024. You can check text this comma MMMM. See what is the month? March month. Because system always takes the format whatever you are following from the control panel. It will take the formats. It will take the format according to your system's control panel. My system control panel set is DDMMYY. So it will also assume as a DDMMYY. So be careful while writing the dates. The next thing is that now I want to type in a MMDDYY. Okay. In a MMDDYY. But see, in a MMDDYY, I'm typing here the 03 month, 31st date, and 2024. The system will not accept your date. It is not accepting. Why? How you are like assuming it is not accepting? Because your date shifted to the left side. While entering the correct format date, then date will automatically shift it to the right side. Please be careful while working with the dates. System assume this is not a date. This is the text. This is not the date. The formulas will not work. See, day of this. What is it is returning me? It is returning me the error value. Why? Because you have written in a incorrect format. If the format is correct, because 31st, no month belongs to 31st number. So that's why it is giving me the error. If you are correcting it 03, then the formula will work. See? So while working with the dates, be careful. First, you should check the format of your system. What is the format your system is following? Because in your system, the control is in your hand. You can set the format from the control panel, date format from the control panel. So first you should check if you are having the dates in a like different format, whatever the format your system following, then dates will be in a left alignment. So there is a easy way to check that whether the date is correct or incorrect. Okay, because if the dates is given in the left format, that means dates are incorrect. Formats are maybe incorrect. Okay, you should check with the help of your control panel. Isn't it? Now I'm sure you are getting everything related to dates. So these are very important while working with the dates. Now, last function which belongs from the date category, that is network date. Yesterday we already learned this thing, but because of the some disturbance, the problem was there is equal to network days. It will gives you the networking days between two dates and it assumes Saturday, Sunday is holiday, comma. Now you can check. Last, you should see. This is giving you the 6002. 6002 is a net working day. It doesn't include the Saturday and Sunday. But instead of that, if you want to mention on which day your company have, because first you should read the company policy carefully. So network days initialized. Now, suppose your company having the Sunday holiday, then just select the code. Then now it is 7,202. I'm sure dates are dates for formulas are very much clear. Okay, because in Excel, dates are very important. I'll make the list and I'll give you the list of the functions, whatever we completed here. Okay, next. We are going to learn the text category function. Date category is almost to see whatever the functions are important, because see, under the date category, lots of functions are there, but I'm not going to complete each and every function. Only I'm taking here, I'm giving here the explanation of those functions which are very much used in our field. There is no need to learn every function. So many functions are there. Okay, so date category we completed. Now text category. Text. What do you mean by text? See, majorly three formats are there. Majorly three formats are there. Date, text, and number. Three formats are there. Date, text, and number. Okay, now text means what? Excluding number, whatever data you are having. Date is again the type of a number format, but text is what? Alphabets as well as the numeric. For example, suppose I am typing here A. So this is the text. And I am typing here 1. This is numeric. I am typing here A1. So this is again the text, because A1 or 1A. This is again the alphanumeric. So alphanumerics again falls under the text category. Okay, but this is date. This is date category. Okay, so while working with text, alphabets or alphanumeric, you have to use sometimes text formats, text category function. The reason behind that, the main thing is that we want to format these names in the capital letters. We want to change the format of these names apart from the proper, because see, this is known as proper case. Okay, because see, proper case means first letter, every word of the like selected text is a first letter of the word is a capital. Like, but I don't want first letter should be capital. I want it should be shifted on the complete on the upper. So there is like a word, there is no button through which I can change in upper letter, because in a word, if you wish, then you can check in a word. In a word, there is a one button, sentence case. From there, you can change your selected words into the upper letter, into the proper letter, into the lower letter, and so on. But here we cannot. So here we have to use every time the functions. So in the text category, the first function that is very important, the first function that is where to change the cases, the first function is upper, then lower. As the name suggests, upper will convert your text into the upper letter, lower will convert into the your selected text into the lower letter, and proper. Proper, as the name suggests, proper will convert your selected text into in a first letter capital. For example, here is equal to upper. Okay, there is no button which change your formats from upper to lower or lower to upper. Like a word may this kind of button is there. But you in a Excel you have to use the formula bracket close. See, it will convert your selected text in the upper letter. All the letters will get converted into the upper letter. Now the problem is same thing. Now the problem is same whatever I told you earlier. I don't want this. I want upper letter should be there. So I cannot like that. This should be copy and then here we should paste it. We cannot directly use the copy paste. See, errors are there. Okay, it is not giving me the proper result whatever I want. Why so? Because it contain a one formula. It is depend upon the F6. When I copy from here to here, then it will change your formula. Instead of F6, it will take G6. See, copy, paste. Then it is taking the formula upper G6. But I don't want to copy the formula. I want to copy the value. So just copy and open the paste special. In a previous session, we already learned paste special. Then there is an option of paste values. Okay, now you can delete it. See, now formula is not there, only value is there. Formula is not there, only value is there. Same thing you can use is equal to lower. It will convert your selected text in the lower letter as the name suggests. But if we are using the proper means first letter of the word of every word will get converted into the capital letter. Please listen carefully. First letter of every word will get converted into the upper letter. See, proper. Enter. Now, brook is a word. Single word is a brook. Brook, first letter is capital letter. Rest are lower letter. Same Hearten. Hearten, first letter is capital. Rest are small letter. Same thing. Control C. Then select it. Then home. Paste special. Open the paste special. And then there is an option of values. Now you can delete it. I'm sure with the help of text function, you again learn the paste special. In a paste special, we only learn the values. Rest is still remaining. We will learn in the later on sessions. Okay. So first upper, lower and proper. Text functions, we learn upper, lower and proper. Now there is a very important function, you know, that is substitute. Substitute. Now what is it? As the name suggests, substitute. इसके बदले में ये होगा. That is substitute. Okay. इसके बदले में ये होगा. That is the substitute. Suppose I am not taking your batch. मेरी जगह पे कौन faculty आएगा? That will be my substitute. Okay. So same thing, substitute function will. Yes. Suppose I want instead of Brook Hearten, here should be CMA function. Instead of Brook, here should be the CMA function. CMA. So is equal to substitute. First, you should select the text. Then old text. Old text, you want to remove the Brook. Okay. Brook, you want to remove. And then you want, instead of that, you want to insert a CMA. Brook, BROOKE. So here is CMA, Cost and Management Accountant Hearten. I'm sure you are getting. Okay, so what substitute does? Substitute will replace your mentioned text. What you mention here, old text means what you want to replace. New text means instead of that, what you want to update. Okay, again, I'm going to tell you one more example. For example, here is a written CA Abhishek Tiwari. Now, instead of that, you want here should be CMA. Okay, so you can use the function is equal to substitute this, comma, what you want to remove, CA. Then instead of CA, what you want to insert, CMA. See, now it is giving me the result, CMA Abhishek Tiwari. Cost and Management Accountant Abhishek Tiwari. If you are confused, whenever I type here the CMA, then it will automatically take Cost and Management Account. So from where I should set this kind of setting? File, then option. File, then option. Then proofing. Just a minute. Instead of proofing, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Proofing, there is an option of autocorrect. Okay, there is an option of autocorrect. So here I should type there whatever I want to replace, CA. And then instead of CA, that should be the chartered accountant. Okay, and then add. It will add the CA in your dictionary. When you type CA, it will automatically change the words chartered accountant. Please check. Suppose I am typing here the CA. Enter. It is changing the chartered accountant. Same thing I already done with the CMA. Whenever I typed here the CMA and press enter, then it is giving me the cost and management account. Okay, so from where you changed it? If you want to delete it, then same thing. File, option, proofing and autocorrect. Okay, proofing and autocorrect. Now you want to delete it. You don't want CA should be replaced with chartered accountant. So CA, here is the option, just delete. Okay, and then okay. Then okay. Now it will not change my word CA word to chartered accountant. They see. And you want to remove the cost and management account, CMA is also. Then file, same thing, option, proofing, autocorrect. Okay, then CMA. CMA will be replaced as always the CMA replaced with cost and management account. But now I don't want, so just delete it. It will work in a complete Excel, Word, PowerPoint, because see all the softwares, whether it is Word, whether it is Excel, whether it is PowerPoint, belongs to MS Office. After installing the MS Office, you are getting these softwares, Word, Excel, PowerPoint. In fact, MS Access is also there. Okay. I'm sure everybody understood what I taught you in this session. Okay. Anything else you want to ask? Anything else? No? Okay. So I'm going to leave the session, but make sure whatever I'm teaching you, you are practicing it, because unless until practice is not there, you cannot learn the Excel, because this is not like that. You just attend my session, you are just listening, and then after completing the class, you're not sitting in your laptops. Because sitting on the laptop is a very important thing, you know. Okay, so do the practice, do the practice, do the practice. Have a nice day. Thank you so much. And bye. Take care.